But just for my audience who don't know, that letter that your father wrote, that great letter, just ever so briefly, tell me the economics. It was 600 million was sent out, 40 million made. It was in the 70s. Just so we know what we're really talking about.
It went out first in 1971. What this is a probably 9 by 17 report of your family name, described your family's name and history in the United States. Okay. So what my dad did was he found out, he read in an article in a paper that talked about this little lady that would go to the library, and for like $4 she would research your family name and then maybe sketch your coat of arms. And this is back in 1971 when this took off. And he started this entire coat of arms industry. What he would do is he wrote this letter, and the letter basically said, from my mother, hey, I was doing some research on your family coat of arms or your family history and stuff like that for somebody who happens to have the same name as you. By the way, if, and so I can produce a copy of this, it's pretty inexpensively, but we had these printed up and they look great. They're suitable for framing. And you can, post it. And a lot of people have pride in this and everything else. So what they were really selling was bragging rights and family pride and an interesting talking piece for you to have in your home. The original letter, after it was polished, and it took about 18 months of perfecting and making that letter better. It went from selling in 1971 until the late 80s. They were still mailing pieces, that exact same letter. And it went to over 600 million households in the US and abroad. And the company eventually, my dad sold it to his partner early. And then I heard that the last time that it sold for $90 million. And this is all generated and built upon one letter. And it was a 271 word letter, one single page letter. That was
incredible. But you just said something very important there. He didn't just write down and write the letter. He spent 18 months perfecting the language for the letter.
Every word was tested. Every word.